So, ladies and gentlemen, from the Rumble account of Lanny Walnuts, I give you Donald Trump's remarks on the Iranian missile attack on Israel, which I feel like there's no way it doesn't come with an easy, quick, simple, beautiful, simple, easy, quick, easy, cheap, and fun solution that is cheap, easy, and quick and can be done so fast like no one's ever seen before. Preventing World War III. Well, I guess it's important to have goals.
We have never been closer.
Don't make me laugh at the end of the world, you asshat. We have never been closer to the end of the world. Oh, no.
We have never been closer to World War III.
Well, technically speaking, I got to tell you, if World War III ever does happen, it's in the future, and therefore every day we get closer to it, whether we know it or not. That's how time works. Just saying.
Than we are today.
We might even be past it. If I was any closer to you, I'd be behind you.
Under Joe Biden, a global conflict between nuclear armed powers would mean death
and
destruction on a scale unmatched in human history. It would.
I don't know. I mean, I think, there's more volume of people or whatever, but Genghis Khan, his dudes killed 1 million people in a day with no firearms. They hacked them to pieces. Just saying. Hold on.
It would be nuclear Armageddon.
All right. What? Nuclear Armageddon. All right. Why is it so fucking quiet, you weirdo? Okay, let me try. I'm gonna raise this up. That's as loud as I can get it. What? This is pitiful.
Get it.
I can get it. Oh, boy.
Nothing is more important than avoiding that nightmare.
Oh, yeah.
But we need new leadership.
We do.
Every day this proxy battle in Ukraine continues, we risk global war.
Proxy? First of all, fuck you. What is it? I got to tell you, I thought this was about Iran.
We must be absolutely clear that our objective is to immediately have a total cessation of hostilities. All shooting has to stop.
Okay, cool. So you got Putin's number. I got news for you. Hold on, this is super loud. Sorry, I'm blasting you guys out. I'm just raising the volume on this thing to try and... Jesus.
This is the central issue. We need peace without delay. In addition, there must also be a complete commitment to dismantling the entire globalist neocon establishment that is perpetually dragging us into endless war.
What the fuck? Who wrote this? Just wait. Sorry. Is RFK wearing his fucking head like Vincent D'Onofrio in Men in Black? Is this a? Is he an? Is this a character? Is this CGI?
Wars, pretending to fight for freedom and democracy abroad, while they turn us into a third world country and a third world dictatorship right here at home.
How? What? What are you talking about? How does this turn us into? This is just weird.
The State Department, the defense bureaucracy, the intelligence services.
Oh, he's just fucking getting talking points straight from Russia.
And all of the rest need to be completely overhauled and reconstituted to fire the deep staters and put America first.
Oh, you mean like Project 2025 says? Secondly, what? What do you mean? How is it putting America first to let Russia attack one of our allies? Or, for that matter, I guess let Iran bomb Israel, seemingly.
We have to put America first. Finally, we have to...
What does that mean? Anybody know? Hey, maggots. Anybody know what he means by put America first? You mean just don't spend money overseas, just isolationism? Is that what you mean?
To finish the process we began under my administration of fundamentally reevaluating NATO's purpose and NATO's mission.
Right. He wants out of NATO. This is literally, these are marching orders. He's being told, it's like, you better say this shit or they're going to call your fucking marker on your loans.
Our foreign policy establishment keeps trying to pull the world into conflict.
What do you, hold on. What, you mean Russia's foreign policy establishment or Hamas's? Or Iran's, for that matter? Sorry, so what's supposed to happen exactly? Russia attacks someplace, or Iran attacks someplace, and America first means we don't do anything. We side with them and let them do whatever the fuck they're gonna do. And then when they're finished raping and killing everybody, we sign a trade deal with them? Is this what you're talking about? To get oil from Siberia? Or whatever the fuck Hamas's product is going to be once they take control of, the Islamist sectors of Gaza? Or honestly, what the fuck?
With a nuclear-armed Russia based on the lie that Russia represents our greatest threat.
You don't think so? Well, they certainly don't now. I wouldn't say it's a lie. I think it's a realization. I think it was one of your favorite things. It was a common misconception.
But the greatest threat to Western civilization today is not Russia. It's probably, more than anything else, ourselves. And some.
Yeah, I blame me. Yeah, that's the thing. It's, living a Western life is probably the worst thing you can do for Western culture.
Some of the horrible. USA-hating people that represent us.
Oh, you mean the maggots, the people who attacked the Capitol and carried a fucking Confederate flag into the rotunda and shit like that, you mean?
It's the abolition of our national borders. It's the failure to police our own cities. It's the destruction of the rule of law from within.
Oh, he means him charged for the crimes he's committed because he thinks he should be above the law, right?
It's the collapse of the nuclear family and...
What? I'm sorry, Mr. Third Wife says what? What? Collapse in the nuclear family? Motherfucker, you buried your kid's mom on a golf course.
Fertility rates like nobody can believe is happening.
Stop it. Just stop it. You're lowering my fertility rate just watching this. Jesus Christ, what a dick shrivel this guy is. Listen to this.
Of law from within. It's the collapse of the nuclear family and fertility rates like nobody can believe is happening. It's
yeah, nobody's like, again, this sounds like this is exactly the video he would make after he basically has a long conversation with RFK Jr. and Vivek Ramaswamy and is dozing off in the middle of it. And he only remembers just what? The fertility, what?
It's the Marxists who would have us become a godless nation worshiping at the altar of race and gender and environment.
What? Hold on. The altar of race and gender and environment. I have to tell you, there is no altar of those things. That would be altarless elements of life, I would think.
And it's the globalist class that has made us
Jews. Yeah, the Jews are bugging you.
Totally dependent on China and other foreign countries that basically hate us.
Basically, that's why they make me. It's China I blame for filling the size of my mouth with spit.
These globalists want to squander all of America's strength, blood, and treasure, chasing monsters and phantoms overseas while keeping us distracted from the havoc they're creating right here at home.
Oh, I see. So Putin's actually a good guy. Kim Jong-un, good guy. The fucking Ayatollah, good guy. Yahweh Sinwar, good guy. And the globalist Jews are just trying to get us all fixated on them so that they can fluoridate our water, I guess? What?
These forces are doing more damage to America than Russia and China could ever have dreamed.
What damage would that be? Okay, do formerly communist countries consider a high stock market and low unemployment damage? I think so.
Evicting the sick and corrupt establishment is the monumental task for the next president. And I am the only one who can do it. I'm the only one that can get
I can only do it. Only me. I'm the only person. All this bullshit I just said, I'm the only guy. As long as there's no flies or mosquitoes, I don't like a fly or mosquito.
the job done. I know exactly what has to be done.
Really? Do you? If I could just cut it off. All right, he's just fucking done. That's what the end of the road looks like, folks. Holy shit. What a fucking mess. Good Lord. Yeah, that's all there is there. Jesus Christ. I honestly, does anybody in Maggot World know what the fuck he's talking about other than kind of baseline? It's like if somebody put a fucking bendy straw in Ron Paul's head and he just sucked on whatever fell out. Right?
I don't basically understand it. We got on at the Fed, and the Nazis are coming in, but they're really now the Nazis are black. Don't ask me. Ask Mark Robinson, the blackest Nazi of all. It's not our fault. I endorsed him, but I didn't realize at that point that he was black. The Nazi part, not so much. That's fine. But the... Jesus Christ. It's like Tony Clifton. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go. Holy shit! I got to keep reading this fucking filing and mark it up. The thing about this 160 pages of this shit, and I got to print out big chunks of it and go through it with a highlighter. We'll talk about more of it. I'm sure a lot of it will come out too. Most of this, I think we know because we all watched the Jan 6 stuff. The unselect committee. No one selected them except they selected themselves. And they were going to let some Republicans on, but they didn't want to do it. We wanted people that are people, but those people were actually going to be called as witnesses, possibly co-defendants. So, yeah, you guys got to vote. Again, my birthday was last week. Can you please, if you wanted to get me something at all, please bank your vote. Vote early. Just vote. Get out and vote as soon as it's possible. So that you could just put it behind you and focus on getting, fucking give other people rides to the polls if you want. I'm telling you, because holy shit. Do you know P81? Anyways, much love. Talk to you later. And also, I was going to tell you that there was a thing about the kidney.
The kidney has a very special place in the heart.
I see. I didn't realize. That was my fault. I should have known that. And yet, I've got no one to blame but myself. Would you please like and subscribe and give a thumbs up and support the show, please, for God's sake? And let's find out who P5 is together. Yes, there will be a part 2.